Classmates, I must remind you once again that there is less than a week left until the entrance exams for the Spirit Tamer Academies. I hope you all make the most of these remaining days, prepare thoroughly, and strive to achieve good results in the exams next week, so you can get into the academy of your dreams. In a classroom, a bespectacled class teacher spoke with a serious expression. Of course, only he knew that these were just words of encouragement. The number of students who could actually pass the exams was very small. In his own class, it would be good if a few could make it. The students sitting below had varied expressions. Some looked forlorn, some were quite happy, and there were all sorts of reactions. Alright, that's all I have to say now. Class dismissed. With that, the class teacher announced the end of the class and turned to leave the room. As soon as the teacher left, the classroom erupted in a cacophony of voices. Damn, time flies so fast. 3 years just went by in a flash. Tell me about it. With our current strengths, we can forget about the top 4 Spirit Tamer Academies. Even the advanced ones are out of reach. We should just focus on getting into any Spirit Tamer Academy. I don't ask for much, anyone will do. If we can't even get into a common Spirit Tamer Academy, we are doomed to be ordinary people for the rest of our lives. Hahaha. My goal is an advanced Spirit Tamer Academy. I may not make it to the top 4, but with my strengths, getting into an advanced academy is no problem at all. Envy. Hearing this news, some were happy while others were worried. Those who were happy felt confident in their abilities, while those who were worried doubted their strengths and feared elimination. Among this crowd, one person sat quietly in his seat. Unlike the noisy surroundings, he remained silent, completely out of place. Yiling looked at his noisy classmates, feeling a complex mix of emotions. As a transmigrator, he had come to terms with many things and matured significantly. He wouldn't make a fuss over something like this, but thinking about the public entrance exams happening in a week, Yiling couldn't help but sigh. Yiling was not originally from this world. He was a transmigrator. Due to an accident, he arrived in this world a week ago. His soul took over the body of someone who was on the brink of death, completely absorbing the original soul. It took him a whole day to merge with the memories of the original soul, and he finally understood what kind of world this was. This world was nothing like the peaceful and serene earth he once lived on. In this world, various demons roamed freely, covering the entire continent. Humans, who were at the top of the pyramid on Earth, found themselves in a completely different situation here. Due to the powerful and numerous demons, humans could only survive by relying on tall, fortified cities. Of course, it wasn't just the cities they relied on. Humans survived also because of a special group among them. This special group was known as Spirit Tamers, the most revered profession among humans. Spirit Tamers held the highest status because of their unique abilities. Spirit Tamers, as the name suggests, are people who can tame spiritual pets. By taming powerful spiritual pets, they could fight against the fierce demons in the wild. Not only could they protect human cities, but they could also expand territories beyond the cities. They were essentially the guardians of humanity. This is why Spirit Tamers held the highest status, bar none. Becoming a Spirit Tamer came with privileges and benefits far beyond those of ordinary people. For the young people of this world, the greatest dream was to become a powerful Spirit Tamer. Naturally, Yiling, who had successfully transmigrated and absorbed the original owner's memories, was no exception. Understanding what kind of world this was, Yiling realized that this was a world where the strong preyed on the weak. Only by possessing great strength could one have the opportunity and the right to enjoy more power and wealth. Of course, it wasn't that one couldn't survive without becoming a spirit tamer. Survival was possible, but for ordinary people, the world was unfriendly. They could only live within the confines of the cities. Once they left the city, ordinary people without spiritual paths to help them fight would easily be killed by demons. Therefore, for most ordinary people, they could only spend their entire lives within the city. Each tall city protected these ordinary humans, but it was also their cage, preventing them from living. Yiling was not only his name in his previous life but also the name of his current body. The names were exactly the same. For some unknown reason, even their appearances were very similar. At least when Yiling looked at himself now, he didn't feel any sense of incongruity.